Okay, we have a new concept, and this is called complex fractions, and you need to simplify this. So don't panic. The first thing that I want you to do anytime you have a complex fraction, first look at the numerator. Is there anything there you can simplify? And if you can't, 5 over x squared, nope. You're just going to bring it over 5 over x squared. Now, pay attention to what's going on. Oops, we don't know how to do that. In the denominator, we have a fraction down there. We're adding two fractions. Remember, when you add fractions, the denominators must be the same. Well, to get them to be the same, on this fraction, we're going to multiply top and bottom by 5 because they're opposite denominators. On this one, we're going to multiply top and bottom denominator numerator by x. 5 times 5 is 25. There's a plus sign. 3 times x is 3x. Now, because we've done that, they share the same denominator. 5 times x is 5x. Now look at what we have. We have a fraction up here, and we have a fraction down here. We don't want two different fractions. So remember, when you divide a fraction, if we say 1/2 divide by 1/3, remember, dividing fractions, here's another way to write it. 1/2 divide 1/3. These two things mean the same. Well, when you divide a fraction, you change it to multiplication, and the second fraction you flip. So you change it from division to multiplication, at the same time flip the second, never the first, the second fraction, and then multiply straight across. So 1 times 3 is 3, 2 times 1 is 2. So 1/2 divided by 1/3 is 3/2. So keep that in mind. We took the top fraction, we multiplied the inverse of the bottom fraction. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to take the top fraction, 5 over x squared. We're going to multiply the inverse, or the reciprocal, of the bottom fraction, which is, we're going to flip it. So 5x is in the numerator. 25 plus 3x is in the denominator. All right, so I'm going to erase this stuff. And I'm going to write this down here so we can, so 5 over x squared. Think about what can either cross cancel, or you can either cancel vertically, if you can, and you cancel diagonally. So think about that while you're watching this, and I'm going to rewrite it. Now notice up here is 5x, here's an x, but if these things both don't have an x, you can't just cancel like that when there's a plus sign between two things. Because remember, this is a quantity, and you can't cut through that. Okay, so we can't cancel anything this vertically. Do 5 and x squared have anything in common? No. However, now look at diagonally. X squared means the same thing as x times x. This has an x. That x and one of those x's can cancel, and now you can multiply. Everything else you can't reduce. So 5 times 5 is 5. And then down below, we have x times 25, which is 25x, a plus sign. X times 3x, 3x squared. So this right here, believe it or not, means the same as this right there. So this right here means the same as all of this. It's just that this is simplified. That's it. We're going to practice those today in class.